Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to more Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 for the, or not Storm 4, sorry, Storm 3 for the Nintendo Switch. And last time we came to the Land of Iron to speak to the Raikage, so he could convince to let the charges go for Sasuke. And now ended up fighting him. Okay. This boss really isn't anything difficult at all. It's only the third fight in the actual game, so it's not difficult at all. Charge up our Zinkan. There we go. There we go. Easy, easy. I checked the audio too, last game, and you guys couldn't really hear my voice that well over the game audio, so I hope this is a little better. Okay. Yep, that's strength, all that stuff.
You picked a fight with me when you weren't strong enough to follow through. That wasn't even a warm-up.
That's the Raikage for you. He was completely holding back. And even so...
Did you think swinging your fists around would make everything go your way? That's pure idiocy, plain and simple. Nothing but the delusion of a brat who has no idea how the world works. Think more deeply about what it is you ought to do now. The ninja world is not so indulgent as to suffer fools.
That's enough. Lord Raikage, allow me to apologize for all these incivilities. As his superior, they are my responsibility. I will accept any penalty you mete out.
He was energetic and faced me without fear. As a reward for that, just this once, I'll turn a blind eye.
Lord Raikage has been lenient. Accept his decision and go in peace.
We thank you for your consideration.
Darn it! What is it? That guy. I was thinking about what he was going to do next. Darui, you'd do better to think about the summit right now. If anything happens, there'll be trouble. Yeah, I know that. Still.
Kakashi, what should we do next?
Let's see.
Your petition didn't go through, and you haven't yet decided what to do. In that case, why not listen to my story?
You're Akatsuki?
I don't believe we've met in person before, have we?
That mask.
The fourth Hokage told me that some guy in a mask is the one pulling the Akatsuki's strings.
So you're the one pulling the Akatsuki's strings. You're Madara Uchiha.
Well, well. So you know that much already, do you? I'm rather surprised.
The fourth Hokage told me. He said you were the worst of the worst.
The fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze.
Madara, I thought the first Hokage defeated you long, long ago.
You thought wrong. As you can see, I lived. I stand before you now.
Can't be. Then what do you want with Naruto, Madara? Do you think you can steal the 9 tails all by yourself?
I have no intention of doing that at this time. I merely came to talk with Naruto Uzumaki.
Talk?
What is this thing that caused Pain Nagato to betray me? Naruto, you've sparked my interest.
I don't care about what you want. Tell me about Sasuke. He's in the Akatsuki now, right?
Sasuke, huh? True, he is in the care of the Akatsuki right now. And he's doing what I want him to.
So you tricked Sasuke!
chance to see for myself the power that defeated pain. Come now, show me. Let's see what the hero of the leaf can really do.
Alright, so now we gotta fight Toby. Or Madara Uchiha. My bad.
Let the battle begin.
And he is in his awakened state.
I'm gonna take you down.
There we go.
Got more power than I thought.
What is this guy?
Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. Not expecting that. I gotta watch out for that today. This fight's a little bit. This fight's a little more difficult.
Fight you like this, Kakashi Hata.
There we go.
My new jutsu will flatten even the thickest wall.
Game over.
This guy, it's like he's just playing.
Alright, that was nothing too difficult. It was a little more difficult, you know, because he's in his awakened state. But nothing we couldn't handle.
I see. Yes, I mustn't underestimate you.
Give back Sasuke.
Howl for Sasuke all you want, but he'll never return to the leaf.
What?
Sasuke has learned the truth about Itachi. Now that he knows, he'll never turn to the light.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. If we're going to talk about Sasuke, first, I'll have to tell you the truth about Itachi.
Truth? About Itachi?
Listen, I speak of a man who loved his brother and the leaf more than anyone, even as he drew the leaf's hatred. I'll tell you the truth about Itachi Uchiha.
You, the five Kage, assemble here today in response to Lord Raikage's summons. I, Mifune, shall preside over it. Now let the five Kage summit commence. There is no time. First, I will tell you why I called you here. I've summoned you here to finally question your loyalties.
This is very sudden, Raikage. Loyalties? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
You're shameless, Tsuchikage. You're the most suspicious of all.
What you say?
Leaf, stone, sand, mist. The Akatsuki is composed of rogue ninja from your villages. And that's not all. I have proof that there are those among you who have even utilized the Akatsuki.
Utilized? What do you mean by utilized?
You're Kaze Kage, and you know nothing? You Sand have previously used the Akatsuki.
Currently, all 5 great nations are equally stable and are switching over from arms buildup to disarmament. Of course, there are risks that come with that. If a war breaks out suddenly, who will fight?
So one way to avoid that risk is having a mercenary force, such as the Akatsuki handy. Is that it?
They go into battle for a very low price, and they've achieved excellent results.
Don't go high and mighty on me. What is it, Lady Mizukage?
Since it's come to this, I will be honest. There is concern as to whether someone may have been manipulating my predecessor, the fourth Mizukage. It could have been one of the Akatsuki, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
Your village too? You disgust me, each and every one of you.
Before you start arguing each other's merits, there's something I would like to tell everyone.
What is it?
The Akatsuki's leader is probably Madara Uchiha.
What?
I don't understand it all myself, but this is from a pretty reliable source.
I thought he was long dead. So, he really is a monster, huh?
Let me say this as the leader of this neutral state. It's a rare thing indeed for all 5 Kage to convene in one place. So how think you? Until the Akatsuki can be disposed of, why not form the world's first allied ninja force?
Allied forces?
A splendid proposition. We are practically in a state of emergency. Cooperation is key.
That would be acceptable. However, to whom do you propose handing the reins of these allied forces?
If the choice were left solely to you all, you would squabble. Thus, I would like to make this suggestion. The only remaining Jinchuriki is the Leaf's 9 tails, and I feel that how he is guided will be the key. Also, considering that working with differing personalities, ages, and nations would be necessary, I think the best choice would be this. Why not allow the Hidden Leaf Village's Hokage to lead the Ninja Alliance forces?
What?
That's a lie! You're making that up!
No way. It's not falsehood. That is the truth about Itachi. He died for Sasuke and for the Leaf.
It doesn't make sense. If what you say is true and Sasuke knows it, why doesn't he come back to the Leaf?
As Sasuke's teacher, you assume you know his true feelings, but you couldn't be more in the dark. He's the real thing. A true Avenger.
But I don't get it. Why? Why would he? How did it turn into this much of a mess? Why did he choose revenge?
It couldn't be helped. It is the blood-soaked Uchiha destiny of hate. A curse of hatred that began with the father of ninja, the sage of the 6 paths.
Hatred? Curse?
Once upon a time, the sage of the 6 paths had 2 children. They trained together and grew up together, but they had 2 different attitudes toward peace. The older son knew strength was necessary for peace. The younger son knew love was necessary for peace. When the sage of the 6 paths finally named a successor, he chose the younger son, who sought love. Enraged, the older one declared war on his brother. Their descendants continued the battle, even as time marched on. The older brother's descendants came to be known as the Uchiha, the younger brothers, the Senju.
Senju? You mean the clan of the first Hokage?
That's right. I have met Hashirama Senju, the first Hokage, and battled many times. Naruto Uzumaki. I can tell that you hold Senju's will of fire within you. Senju and Uchiha, will of fire and hatred. Naruto and Sasuke. You are just the next in line to be chosen by destiny. Sasuke has shouldered the entire burden of Uchiha hatred and plans to ram that curse of hatred deep into the world. That hate is his strongest weapon, his friend, and the true source of his power. That is Sasuke's ninja way. You will probably end up fighting Sasuke again one day. Or rather, I'll throw Sasuke at you. This long, predestined battle, I will have Sasuke prove his heritage as an Uchiha.
Sasuke is not your toy! Quit talking nonsense!
If your goal really is that foolish proof, then why collect the tailed beasts? What's your true objective?
Well, if I were forced to choose, it would probably be to become a complete form. What do you mean? Telling you now would be somewhat meaningless. I'll tell you under more fitting circumstances.